Today is Monday, June 1st, 2020. Just finished another really sweet 1 hour sunset meditation for the inner temple meditation class I hold every Monday evening here. Class or practice is probably a better word for it. Yeah. But super clear night, super calm, really beautiful. It's got me feeling good. This day has been really full, really exciting day. Today was the official launch on Facebook of my YouTube channel, of my video that's on my new website, and it was kind of a formal presenting offering of that today, and an introduction to it, and opening up of that space to the public. A new way for me to speak it, claim it, and offer it. And I'm feeling the potency of that, of standing in that offering. Of really encouraging people to claim and honor and dignify their own spiritual path. To claim it outside of any religion or organization or even tradition. To claim it direct between themselves and Source. To stand in that, to know that to be a life path, a calling in its own right, that it doesn't need to be associated with anything else, and that it will call on us each individually to show up and to do new things, to test and bring forth those gifts which we're born on the planet to bring forth. And this offering is my way of both holding that, my own personal light in that way, and shining it out, and holding a safe and sacred space for the conversation around this to happen, for support for people who are going through their own transition points, blockages, fears about coming up to their next level of growth. And my Osharua sessions are about supporting people in that, supporting people to break through the layers, to find new, deeper levels of truth, and how they may not have been living their life in alignment and in integrity with their own truth up until this point. As many of us are not, we're always discovering new levels of our truth that we were unaware of until today. But once we become aware of it, we maybe can no longer to live in a way out of harmony with that truth anymore. We can no longer stand to walk in the hypocrisy of knowing our truth and knowing that we're not walking it or living it. And we have to speak it and claim it in new ways that often cause breaks in relationships, in friendships, in families, in communities, to claim this. So I'm here as an advocate to both help people identify what their truth is and what their truth is asking of them, help them to bring it forward, to call in their power, to call in clarity on their life path, to support them to see and hear what their voice is asking of them, so that they can step into that deeper authenticity with themselves and see how good that feels, and maybe how challenging it is to slough off those old clothes of old patterns that were keeping you outside of your truth. This weekly inner temple meditation is a practice, as I said, to help still the inside and try to get the inner channel a little more clear and quiet, so we can hear the softer vibrations, so we can hear things like the vibrational tone of the earth underneath of us. Start to attune ourselves to that frequency so that we can hear the messages coming through. We can hear when we're in harmony with that vibration and when we're out of harmony with that. Or we can get to the place of being still and quiet enough to hear our own soul voice, our own guidance coming through. Hear the voice of our intuition, the voice that whispers to us and tells us whether we're in integrity or not. Sometimes it just tells us we have a little further to go. I'm always encouraged by how it usually takes me a long time to get my nerve up, my bravery up to speak my truth, but when I do, I'm always surprised at how quickly I get a wave of positive feedback. I'm like, wow, why was I so worried? Why was I taking so long to speak this truth? And somehow some of the truths I spoke today in a public offering sort of way, I feel like these truths have been inside of me for years, but it's taken me this long to articulate it, this long to gather it together and offer it out. And it feels really good. It feels like there's been a longing in my soul to express this on some level, and today felt like a huge victory in beginning to offer it publicly and stand in it publicly and put the invitation out there. See what kind of response starts to come in. See how I can keep sharpening my message. Keep getting a little more crystal clear on what I'm offering. Get clearer on my own truth and what gift it is I'm here to bring into the human family with my existence. With my life lessons and with my particular vibration that I am. And how that can be of service to my greater community. It's Just reminded today how much I love the hot, wet tears of heart truths surfacing. How when we're braving into our truth, we enter those fragile territories, those fragile and powerful territories where our lives are about to change, where words we speak are gonna change the lives of others. Where we have to stand in and check in with where we've been since the last time we spoke our truth. Feeling the call to responsibility of being mindful of my diet, of my sleep, of my schedule, of how much I'm offering myself in work and downtime and rest and creativity time. How important all these things become as I make more and more offerings, so that the value of those offerings don't go down, but that I can put my strongest prayer into those offerings, that I can follow through with all of the magic that I've been dreaming for so many years to develop, practice, and offer. Feeling the speed of life and how important it is to have our priorities set, because we only have so much time and energy to do things, and it's usually one thing or another, not always time for both. Just feeling the speed of that I usually think I have time for a handful of things. And the week or the month goes by, and maybe only one of those things has gotten accomplished. Sort of how important it is for me to really focus on what my true prayer is and what it is I'm showing up to tell the universe I'm here to do. And what is the top priority for this day, this week, this month. From this one full moon until the next. From this one sunrise to the next. Begin moving into my new apartment tonight. We're gonna stop there for the first time in a few minutes. Start moving in over the next couple weeks. Excited about that shift in scene, shift in life here on Bowen Island, and already seen my schedule full until the day I leave for Virginia to visit my father 12 days from now. This is a little bit of what's on my heart. I'm grateful for tonight's meditation. Grateful for the time spent today working on my projects. Grateful for others in my community who are cultivating their gifts, who are shining their lights bright and being a source of encouragement and inspiration and solid anchoring. In my life and in our communities. It's grateful for those people doing those things and offer my gratitude out. Wish to acknowledge the divine light in each and every one of us. May we keep showing up to clean the windows of our soul so that that light may shine out brighter and brighter. Keep shining our light to encourage each other to brighten our own lights. Keep bringing those lights together with other lights and linking up. Reminding the whole planet of the beautiful things we haven't yet accomplished together. Thank you again for sharing this time and space with me. Blessings on your day.